So last night, guys, I jumped into the daily knockout tournament and I unlocked myself the 89 rated Gylfi Sigurdsson. And instead of me showing you the cut run, which was pretty easy, I didn't actually concede a goal. I thought I'd play some extra games in Division 1 and give him a go. Is he good enough to feature in my main team? Or if you haven't unlocked him yet, is it worth the grind? Let's find out. Drop a like on the video. If we can aim for 2,000, that'd be much appreciated. If you're needing game codes, make sure to head over to g2a.com. You can stock up on PSN, Xbox Live, in time for all the other Team of the Seasons that are going to be released. Use the code Fuji for a discount, and let's go into the video. By the time you're watching this video, the daily knockout tournament requirements could have changed. I know the next set, well, there aren't any requirements, so just use your main team and see how you can get on. I played when the restriction was to use only one special card. My special card was Heung-min Son, and let me just quickly show you his stats right now. 53 games, 45 goals and 16 assists. Bear in mind, at least 40 of those games, I used him as a second half sub, and he still has those incredible stats, like goals to game, mental really. And some of the rebounds that you're going to be seeing in today's clips, that's what Son brings. Like, he has that in his locker. Like, that's like a trait of his. Aubameyang is exactly the same. The ball just falls kindly to them and they pick up a load of goals, and it can change games, you know. He's a very difficult player to come up against. Imagine if he received a Team of the Season. Like, I would not want to come up against like a 95 rated Son. Having said that, I think he's going to be in this week's Team of the Week, 90 rated, which is going to be awesome, and in a cam position. So yeah, with the return of the striker Son. Well, I play him striker anyway, doesn't make too much of a difference. The team that I used though for the day knockout tournament, I had Florenzi, Manolas and Nainggolan in a 4-3-2-1 side with a mixture of Premier League cards. You don't have to copy that exactly. If you are struggling though, I'd advise to build a straight out Premier League team. It's got the most depth, and you can just bring in like the best players for very, very cheap. I've always noticed though, in the Premier League, it always lacks a striker unless you've got like 200,000, 300,000 coins to bring in Aguero, like an informed Lukaku or someone of that quality. You've got Musa, Daniel Sturridge. I don't really like those players anymore. So for me, I would advise to maybe use Martial of Kim, like in a striker position, because he does a good enough job. But let's take a look at this man right here, Sigurdsson. We unlocked him yesterday, jumped into some division matches, 6 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. One match was seriously laggy for me. I don't know what was going on. I kept hitting my shots wide. It was terrible. The rest of it though was pretty smooth, and I got a real feel of what he was able to provide for the team. 75 pace on the low side, and then when I looked at his in-game stats, he has well, agility I think is 81, and his balanced stats aren't that great. So when I see that, it brings up those alarm bells, to be honest. If I'm playing someone in a cam position, I want them to feel responsive, to have the handles, which I like to call the handles, but it's the face-up dribbling, so you can maneuver him really quickly. But overall though, he looks solid, like shooting, passing, dribbling, physical, 6'1", 3-star weak foot, yeah, it's not great, and 3-star skill moves could be a bit better. 6 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. So overall, he looks like a very, very nice card. Is he worth the grind though? Is he going to be someone that if you don't unlock, it's going to hurt you in the long run? I think it's time to find out. So the formation, I did use exactly how you're viewing the team, 4-3-3. It was very nice, let me tell you. And obviously the players that I've got in here are amazing. I felt just that fluidity in my attack. It was so enjoyable to use. So custom tactics, exactly how you see. Well, I was using these tactics for the 4-1-2-1-2. Nothing really changes unless I use the 4-3-2-1, and I like to bring up the speed to 80. Most of the time the defensive pressure and aggression stay the same. It's what I get used to. Yeah, so if you want to copy those, let me know, and feel free. I know a few people have been saying, I've copied your tactics and I'm doing well in the daily knockout tournament. I like that. It's awesome that you guys are doing well and getting some cards unlocked. But with the tactics, play instructions, getting behind for the 3 attackers, stay back while attacking for both of those, and stay back while attacking for the 2 fullbacks. 4-3-3, man, is a very good formation, especially the attacking variant. Really did enjoy it. So let's go to the pitch and see what Sigurdsson can do. So as you guys know, I did play him in a cam position, and the first thing that I noticed with the card was his overall awareness and position. As my team is so attacking, most of the time it's camping up around the edge of my opponent's box, and he was drifting off to really nice positions and allowing me to use the intricate passes to find him in space. And with the Hawk chemistry style, his attacking positioning goes up to 99, and it really did feel like that in game. So that was a big pro for me. His overall feel on the ball though, as his agility and balance is on the low side, he can't do the face-up dribbling that well, At times though, if you're needing just to get the ball under control and maneuver it, dip his shoulder, he can beat your opponent that way. So I thought he was alright on the ball. He's definitely not like suited for my style, but I could use him. I could get away with that. His shooting, for me, I was putting way too much power behind my strikes because he hits it with real conviction anyway. So lay off the power. Don't go too crazy when you're outside the box. But some of the strikes, they pinged off the top of the bar. They were going slightly wide. If I had a few more games with the card, I definitely would have scored a lot more goals. But overall, his finishing outside the box was good. Inside the box, didn't have any issues. Weak foot is, yeah, on the weak side. It's a shame, to be honest, and as he hasn't got the skill moves, but that's not what he's about though. He's someone that is a little bit more technical on the ball. He's going to hold on to possession for you, make the pass, and to be fair, his passing was decent. He was putting some nice weight behind it, so it was allowing Heung-min Son and Mane to run onto the play. I actually enjoyed him, but I wouldn't say that if you don't unlock him, then it's not going to be a player that, oh my god, it's going to change my team. He's not the best cam in the Premier League. Arguably, the best cam in the Premier League right now is Eriksen. Dele Alli is amazing though as well. I enjoyed him, but I wouldn't use him in the weekend league. That's just my personal opinion. He doesn't suit my style. Overall though, the feel of the card is good. If you don't unlock him, then so be it. It's not going to be like the end of the world. One thing that I would actually advise though is play him in a centre mid position. Cam, he just doesn't feel as responsive as I need him to be, so drop him back to a centre mid and have a little bit more support around him so you can play it. You can suit his style a little bit more. He is simple. He wants to just take his time on the ball, ping those passes around, and then when the space opens up, crack those long shots in. That's the kind of player he is. He reminds me a little bit like a Kevin De Bruyne, just like a worse version of Kevin De Bruyne, but then he has the quality to then just adapt his play, and he can play fast with his pace. But that's sort of the style that you're going to be getting from Gylfi Sigurdsson. So if that suits you, then go and unlock this card, and at the end of the day, it's free. So if you don't enjoy him, then you can just discard him or just keep him at your club. I thought he was overall good. He just didn't really meet my expectation of what I would use in the weekend league, but I did have some enjoyment. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Drop a like on the video, and thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon with some more Ultimate Team content. Team out. Peace.